Yo, what's going on, everybody? And good morning. Welcome back to Heavy Metal Devils. Danny here, giving you some more of the latest Manchester United news. It's the Saturday, July 8th, 2023. And just before we get into it, how's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. And hope we get some great news from Manchester United this weekend. And just a big thank you to everyone that has subscribed over the past few days. It means so much. But if we could keep subscribing and get those numbers up, let's try and hit 500 subscribers as soon as we can. That would be so awesome. But anyway, let's just get right into the news for this morning. Let's stop waffling and get right into the news. So, not too much news usually breaks out over the weekend, especially on a Saturday morning, but we've got some tidbits that we should get into, particularly about Harry Kane. Yeah, I know. Everyone knows that Harry Kane looks to be off this summer, but Ten Hag seems to be pushing on this one still. We're looking to seal Rasmus Højlund, I think, in the next week or 2 weeks with around a 50 million pound offer, and possibly Mason Greenwood going over that way as well. But I do feel we need a top tier striker. Everyone knows this. It's just, will our budget allow it? So what I am reading is that Ten Hag is absolutely eager to get 4 players out of the squad to fund a move for a guy like Harry Kane. And those players are Harry Maguire, Fred, Scott McTominay, and surprisingly, though have been mentioned a lot before, Jadon Sancho. He is looking to get these players out and kickstart an entire transfer revolution again at Manchester United. He really wants Harry Kane. It's kind of tough right now with Bayern Munich as well coming in for Kane. Daniel Levy, obviously being the dickhead that he is, refusing to sell Harry Kane. I guess he's totally cool with losing around 70 to 100 million this year, because we all know Kane most likely won't sign a new contract and will walk next season. So why not cash in? You've got a new coach that probably wants to do his own thing. Yeah, I'm sure he wants Harry Kane, but he can build a squad with the money you're getting from Harry Kane. But it does seem like Ten Hag is really, really eager, but to get this signing going. But I don't think it's gonna. I don't see it happening. And if it does happen, it will not happen until the end of the transfer window. Daniel Levy and Spurs love to drag these things out and make people wait as long as possible. And honestly, we need a little bit of help from Harry Kane here. If he really wants to stay in the Premier League, come to a club like Manchester United, he needs to start pushing it. He's not doing anything to help his cause. I feel like he's just sitting there and seeing what's happening. I don't doubt that he might stay at Spurs for longer. He seems like that type of guy, but I don't know. I think to make this work on all parties, we need 2 out of the 3 parties to push for this. We need Manchester United to push for it, and we need Kane's party to push for it and put that pressure on Daniel Levy and the Spurs board. But, it's a very tricky. Daniel Levy is a very tricky person to work with. Like I said, I don't see it really happening. And if it does, it will not happen before the preseason, and it might not even happen before the first game of the season, which to me, that's fine because Harry Kane knows the Premier League. I'm not worried about him scoring goals in the Premier League. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you see this going? I do see us making a big move like this if we can get the likes of Harry Maguire, Fred, McTominay, and Jadon Sancho off the books. And there's even more. We can get Donny van der Beek. Maybe, and if we're confident in getting a Harry Maguire, Anthony Marshall could go. Who else can go? Alanga can go. We have a lot of players that we can sell, albeit not for big chunks of money. We have 4 players that can, get us a nice little chunk of cash there. And we just need to do better at selling our youth players as well. Anyway, I just saw like City is like selling one of their youth players for like 19 mil, and we're selling some of our best youngsters for less than $1 million, which is just sad. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think Harry Maguire? We'll get to him in a second. Harry Kane is going to come to Manchester United. Do you think, or do you think he's going to go to Bayern? It's up in the air right now. I don't actually see him going to Bayern. I know reports have been saying that he is agreed terms with Bayern, but I don't really see it. I'll be quite shocked if he goes. So yeah, let me know what you all think. Comment down below on Harry Kane. I'd love to see him at this club. He'd be a great asset. Moving on. So been a lot of talk about Harry Maguire. It's the Harry show today, guys. All about the Harrys. Um, we need to get rid of him. I think it's safe to say that he will go. And I've been saying on this on these shows the past few days, I don't think he will go until January. But it's getting I think Ten Hag is getting increasingly annoyed that he won't go, and he really needs him to go so we can fund for other players. Here's the tricky thing. Now that we've qualified for the Champions League, Harry Maguire has shockingly got a pay rise, which makes it even harder to sell him. We're trying to get rid of him for around 50 mil, but I think with that wage that he's on, it's just not gonna happen. I think West Ham have valued him around 35 mil, which maybe we got to do that. The only thing is that his wages. We'll probably have to pay his wages. So if we sell him for 35 mil and then have to pay him another 10 mil on top of that just to leave the club, what did we really sell him for? 20, 25 mil? It's kind of a joke, but we do need to get him out. We do need to get him off the wage bills. I'm just not sure this is happening this summer. I just don't see us getting another center back to replace him at the moment, even though we are linked to a center back from Monaco at the moment. But without him going, we can't bring any defenders in. So we'll see what happens. He's part of the four that Eric Ten Hag is trying to push. They apparently were scheduled and probably had a meeting this week about his future, and I think it just came to the conclusion that it's best for him to leave the club. He's not going to get the game time he wants and could be excluded from that England squad. So this whole pay rise thing is I think the whole squad got a pay rise thing. I'm iffy about that, especially on players that you might not want in 12 months or so. But that's nothing for me to really comment on how they. I mean, I don't like the way sometimes they do pay structures at Manchester United, but this is going to be the biggest stumbling block of him getting finding a new club. So, I would be all for trying to get around 40 mil, maybe 45 mil, and then if we need to pay him off, so we don't take the biggest hit, we're at least making some money on that transfer. So yeah, let me know what you think about Harry Maguire. I think West Ham are keen to get him. Will he go to a West Ham? I don't know. Um, so yeah, I think West Ham would be an absolute perfect fit. He's like a David Moyes style player. Maybe go to an Everton. I've even seen Chelsea linked to him, but that was a while ago, so I don't really see that happening. I don't think he fits the Pochettino style that he wants to play. So yeah, let me know what you think about the Harrys. I'm just checking now to see if anything else has, broken out. Do 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 do. Yeah, just loads of Harry Kane. Loads of Harry Kane news this morning. But yeah, I think that's about it. I want to talk about this real quick. I think we can expect an Onana, here we go, in the next coming hours, coming days. The Fabrizio Romano said that we are extremely close to sealing this deal, and it will be done by the end of next week. So I would expect a here we go in the next day or 2 days, and then his medical completed during the week, announced maybe as a Friday, a Friday thing. Everyone likes a thing on Friday. It's the end of the week. We're finished with work. Here's an announcement of Onana. And then shortly after that, let's expect a Rasmus Højlund announcement. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Onana, Hoyland? What do you think about Harry Kane maybe coming to Manchester United towards the end of the window? And I'm sure I already know, but give me your thoughts on Harry Maguire. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. I will see you maybe later. I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on the next one. Later.